G'day Bambies, Kaleidow here and welcome back to another Sims 4 video. So in this one, we're going to be creating our household for the Sims 4 Disney Princess Challenge, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have been anticipating, as I recently did a speed build of the Mermaid Grotto. So if you guys want to go and check out that build, it is an underground or underwater style home and it looks really cool. There's fishies that go swimming through the whole place and it's just really different compared to some of the other buildings that I've done. A lot of terraforming and stuff like that. So make sure you go check it out. I'll have the link down below or in the card above. But yeah, so today we're going to be making the family that's actually going to be inhabiting this home. So that's really cool. And since we are starting with the Little Mermaid as our very first heir, I thought it would be great to also create some pets for our Little Mermaid, for Ariel. And I'm doing it quite differently to the original rules. So I think I'll more explain that in the actual first episode, but hopefully they'll be coming out this week. I've been up in the air. I've been in fairyland for the past few weeks of 2018. I don't know where the first 2 weeks have gone. Has anyone else been feeling really weird about this year? It's just been really odd. But yeah, I'm back into it. I finally feel like my brain is on track. I'm finally on Earth. I'm not floating around in the atmosphere anymore, guys. I'm back here, so we're gonna get straight into it. And the really weird thing that I did for this build, well, for this family, sorry, was I'm not going to be showing you guys the process of actually making Ariel, which is just so bizarre. I did actually record creating Ariel, but I ended up not sharing that process, and I'm really sorry, guys. I want to apologize. I do show some clothing makeover-ish later on, but since I let you guys down with that aspect of this creator sim, I thought let's go ahead and show you in detail how I create her two best friends, Flounder and Sebastian. So right now you've been watching us create Flounder in dog form, and I try to make him really fluffy and cute. You know how Flounder is such an adorable pet, fish. He's really chubby. He's almost cuddly like in the actual film. So I thought, okay, we're gonna make him fluffy. And he also, with this hair type or the trimming or whatever you call it, it makes their head look a little bit more rounder. And Flounder does have those big chubba cheeks and it just looks really cute and it suits him, in my opinion. So super happy with how he ends up looking. He actually looks so adorable. I'm really happy with him. Now, Flounder in the actual film is a little bit of a worrywart. He has a bit of anxiety, right, for a fish. And we try to show that in his traits, so I make him a little bit skittish and stuff. And that's going to be interesting, while Sebastian here is going to be very vocal, very out there, and a bit of a stubborn dog. So yes, Sebastian, who was actually a lobster in the film, is going to also be a dog. I could have made him a cat, but I just feel like dogs are a little bit easier to work from since I don't have to have whiskers then, which will kind of make it not look like their character at all. And I just want to finish up with Flounder. I was pretty happy with how he ended up, while Sebastian here was another story. So I'm not sure if I ran out of creative juice or anything. You know, do you guys get that sometimes? You finish with one character in The Sims and then all of a sudden you just want to rush through the other Sims. Well, I kind of felt that way with Sebastian. So I did go to sleep after starting him and continued on with him in the morning to try to, I don't know, hopefully freshen up my creative fluids. And fluids, I hate that word nearly as much as I hate the word moist. But I apologize if I triggered anyone with that word. But so I woke up and I was like, okay, let's add in some different colors. Let's change him up a little bit, change up his face and stuff. And right now, he's looking all right. I do like the way that I painted his body, but I still felt like he wasn't looking exactly like Sebastian. Yeah, his colors were suiting him. He even has a little underbelly like Sebastian does in the show. And I get rid of his curly tail. I thought it would be cute to have a little tiny one. Even though lobsters do have really long tails, it was kind of hard to portray that in The Sims. So I'm not sure when I'm going to show it, but I changed his fur to look kind of interesting. He has big ears also to kind of portray the lobster's pinches. And here you go. I'm playing around with some of the different fur cuts and I decide on this one. So I was going back and forth whether or not this one would actually suit Flounder, but I decided Flounder looked great with the chubby face, and this one kind of made the ears really, really big and awesome and kind of look a little bit jagged and sharp, which makes him look a little bit more, not terrifying, but you know, more lobsterish or that aesthetic anyways. But yeah, that is Sebastian. I'm really happy with those two characters. I think they're going to be really great additions and kind of funny added into the challenge. And now we have Ariel here. So I made Ariel's last name Atlantica because I wasn't entirely sure what her last name should actually be. But I did notice that it was King Triton of Atlantica, so I thought, okay, her father is the king of Atlantica, so let's make their surname Atlantica. So I hope you guys don't mind that. If you actually know her real last name, please let me know down below. It is not too late for me to change it. But yeah, she is clumsy and cheerful. So, she is a teenager, meaning she doesn't have a third trait just yet. And I also gave her one of the outdoor, I think it's to explore the outdoors or explore everything that the outdoors has to offer. So she's going to be a bit of a collector. I really want Ariel to go out into the world and just dig up all the things, collect all the things and bring them back home, and that's going to be a big part of our actual challenge working with Ariel. So I've definitely changed up the original rules and I will be sharing them with you guys once we very first start the episode, the whole series, because some of you guys actually were asking for my custom rules when I was talking about it in my builds video. And the reason why I didn't link it, even though it's a Google Doc and stuff, I have it all set up, I don't want to share it just yet because it's been taking me a few weeks to organize this, and since that first build video, I actually have added quite a lot more, and the rules are still kind of evolving a little bit. So I will be letting you guys know all of my new rules and stuff when that first episode comes about. But let me know down below what you think of our character Ariel. She's going to be the beginning female or heir of our challenge, and I think she is an absolutely stunning creature. She is a mermaid, and when she goes into the pool, I've made it so then she actually turns into a mermaid. We get in all that H2O vibes going on. It's so great. I've tried to actually make her a little bit more modern too. I was going back and forth what type of style we should make her have, but I really like this hipster-esque jumper she has going on. I was downloading a whole bunch of different CC for her, just testing out things. And also this purple dress really just gives her truly Ariel vibes, because, you know, she usually has the purple seashells and then the green tail. So in this second outfit, she definitely looks a little bit more like the Little Mermaid, but I didn't want everything to be over the top, and I know there is custom content to make the princesses actually look like they are in the movies, but this is also The Sims 4. They are set in a modern world, and I thought it would probably be best if I just make them a mix of both worlds. I don't want it to be a total recreation, which it is not. So now I've just gone through all of her outfits, so you guys got a real good idea and feel as to how our first character, our girly, looks like. I'm really happy with her. She was actually based off our old sim from Smitten, Jean Cantaloupe. Shout out to anyone who remembers that series. But yeah, she's based from Jean, and that's why she's so pretty, and she has those big Disney eyes. King Triton here is looking very young. So in one of the flashback episodes, what am I talking about? Clips or something from The Little Mermaid, we get to see Triton when he's younger and he has brown hair. And since in The Sims 4 white hair doesn't look that great, it's very gray and dull, I thought he would look really adorable with brown hair, and obviously he'll age up eventually, but he's just going to be, you know, a very strong pillar for Ariel to lean on while she's collecting things and going through the challenge. But yeah, that is not going to be the end of the creator sims for this challenge. I have one more that I want to do, which is Ursula. So yes, Ursula is going to be in this challenge from the very beginning, from the get-go. She's going to be amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see her. But nevertheless, I'm going to end this video right here, guys. Let me know if you're excited for my take on the Disney Princess Challenge. I'm so excited. But yeah, I missed you guys so much, and it feels so great to be back. I hope your new year has been treating you well so far. But yeah, love you guys all to bits, and I'll see you all in another video very soon. Goodbye.